We often treat history and science as a finished puzzle, meticulously pieced together by experts looking in exactly the right places. In the 1960s, Yellowstone National Park was considered one of the most well-documented landscapes on Earth. Millions of tourists drove past its geysers every year, and geologists believed they had the park's volcanic history fully mapped out. In 1965, NASA launched a mission to map the park from space. The goal was routine calibration, using the park's geysers as a control set to test the accuracy of new satellite cameras. Geologist Bob Christensen was assigned to analyze the infrared data and rock samples. He found that the park was composed largely of rhyolite, a rock type formed by massive volcanic explosions, yet there was no visible crater to account for it. The satellite images revealed that the park sits directly on top of a single, massive, active supervolcano. The entire region is a caldera so large it remained hidden in plain sight until NASA's cameras looked from orbit. The discovery changed our understanding of North American geology. It suggests that even the most familiar landscapes can hide secrets of a global scale, relying on a routine calibration to bring them to light. Scientific progress frequently catches up to ancient folklore by accident. In 1938, museum curator Marjorie Courtney Latimer was performing the mundane task of sorting through a commercial fisherman's daily catch in East London, South Africa. She pulled a 5-foot-long, bright blue fish from the pile. It featured 4 thick fins that resembled limbs, a trait neither she nor the veteran fisherman could identify. This specimen was a coelacanth. Before this discovery, the scientific community believed this species had died out 65 million years ago. This accidental find provided a living link to the era of the dinosaurs. A similar biological anomaly surfaced in Denmark when an enormous, rotting carcass washed ashore. Jepettus Steenstrup, a Norwegian scientist, began investigating the remains, which included a massive bony beak and 10 long arms. Steenstrup's analysis of the beak and tentacles confirmed that the mythical kraken of maritime legend was a real animal, the giant squid. In both cases, a fisherman's catch and a beachgoer's curiosity provided the physical evidence needed to move these creatures from the realm of myth into the record of science. While biologists find relics in the sea, manual labor often reveals the hidden scale of human history. In 1974, farmers in a small Chinese village began digging a well during a severe drought. 15 feet below the surface, a shovel hit a hard obstruction. The farmers cleared the dirt to reveal the broken head of a clay soldier. This was the first of more than 8,000 terracotta warriors. This silent army had been buried for 2,000 years to guard the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Chang. Each soldier features distinct facial expressions and armor details. This massive complex sat directly beneath the daily lives of local farmers for centuries without being detected. Modern environmental work also yields historical windfalls. Recently, a World Wildlife Fund diver was scanning the floor of the Baltic Sea to retrieve a lost fishing net. Tucked inside the discarded net was an M3 Enigma machine. This cipher device was a cornerstone of Nazi naval communications, and very few survived the war's end. These discoveries illustrate how often human history is preserved in the soil or the sea, waiting for a well-digging project or a routine environmental cleanup to bring it back to the surface. A single accidental find can even change modern literature. In 1785, an English farmer plowing his field spotted a 10-sided Roman gold ring featuring an engraving of the goddess Venus. A century later, archaeologists at a nearby temple site found a lead tablet. It contained a curse directed at a man named Silvianus, accusing him of stealing a ring from a man named Silvianus, and asking a god to withhold his health until the ring was returned. In 1928, an Oxford scholar of ancient languages was asked to investigate the link between the gold ring and the lead curse tablet. That scholar was J.R.R. Tolkien. His work on this specific archaeological mystery preceded the publication of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. The historical record remains a fragile, incomplete landscape. As these artifacts show, our knowledge of the past is often one lucky discovery away from being rewritten. Vast portions of our world, from the depths of the Mediterranean to the floor of the Pacific, remain entirely unexplored. The future of discovery likely depends on those who happen to be in the right place at the right time. At any moment, a routine task could unearth a mystery that changes everything we think we know about our world.